But let's now turn our focus to an incredibly disturbing story out of Benue State, where an 11-year-old girl identified as Linda Mberga was discovered battered, bruised, and tied to a bench in the early hours of Friday morning. Now, according to a woman who posted about this on Facebook, the young girl, who's also an orphan, was allegedly beaten up by her uncle after being accused of stealing 1,000 Naira. Let's take a look.
So, how are you going to get Now the money, can you know? This is why they talk, say, then they asked her yesterday about money. So,
that is so difficult to watch. I mean, we all in the studio just kind of were taken aback when we saw that video. And as of this morning, there's been no official statement or announcement of an official investigation from either the Benue State Police Command, but clearly this is child abuse in its most severe form. And beyond that, there's also the need to ensure that as vulnerable as this young girl is, she's protected in the immediate aftermath of everything she's gone through physically, emotionally, mentally at just 11 years old. I'll come to you on this story,
No, it's a very sad story. I'll keep this very short. Lagos State has what they call the Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, which deals with these kinds of matter. I don't know if other states in Nigeria have the equivalent. Even if they don't, Nigeria is signed to the Child's Rights Act that provides the legal provision of children. I think it is important that this uncle, whatever his name is, comes under that law and is prosecuted to the fullest and ensure that whatever punishment, after obviously investigation, is meted to him fully. But the broader conversation should be, how do we protect children? In other parts of the world, what you look at is child protection as opposed to child salvation. That is better because you don't even want a child or any child like Linda to have endured what this has happened. If we can see the bruises on her face to this extent, you can imagine what has been going on prior to now that it's come to the fore. How can we protect children more in Nigeria? How can we strengthen? We already have the legislation. That's the truth. It is how we can enforce this. Should we have reporting channels, emergency services? Do we even have a social service framework that children like this, when they are adopted by the system, will be well looked after? Because we've also heard of systems of abuse, even in state protection services like, orphanages and the like. So we have a duty of care to every Nigerian child, and we need to have proper legal framework that would be enforced to ensure that whether you're an orphan, you have parents alive, that you're protected, because this is a country that does not protect its young is killing and eating its future. That's just it. And so there are many Lindas out, in the country. We need to ensure that we protect more children in Nigeria.
Absolutely.
Okay. This incident was in Benue State. If you are looking for the enabling law, look at the Child Rights Act and look at the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act of 2015, which is more expansive. Those are the two relevant laws.
Thank you, Dr. Abati. I mean, that video is so sad to see, and we hope that, the investigation will take its due course.